You're looking past that injector back there?
I don't. John, what the fuck have you provided
The
me?
morphine?
I'll
I
talk
I
to
said
you
know
about
what
it.
this is. I understand the vague understanding, but what the fuck?
I'll vaguely understand your understanding.
Hey, John.
Fuck.
I appreciate you doing this, and I'm gonna listen in while these guys do some stuff.
But you're making banana bread?
Making some banana bread.
Oh,
All
God,
good.
we're in
We'll put you
the
last
banana-
in the rotation, and if you're not ready to go, we'll see who else is available by then.
Yeah, I should be fine.
There's a
Mini man.
pile.
Oh, you hear the call of angels' feet?
I think I'm just gonna try to get a bunch of money and then just drop it all into there all at once.
Motherfucker.
I don't have to. I could skip the whole "my people are starving" moment. Also, John, I technically haven't bought the teleporter yet.
Mini man.
This is-
I have time for all this shit.
Here you do. Look at you. You're making time.
Nothing.
All right.
All right.
We are going to be
Okay.
starting. You hear me? Because I have some things that I need to tell him about city building. So, Connor.
Okay, what do you mean by you won't like it? It's not layer based. Can I not just like explore literally every tile on the surface and be fine? Or do you mean I literally have to search every single layer, every single tile on the 100, presumably 100 tile deep cube that is the world?
The latter.
Fuck you. That sounds horrible.
Tier 6 accolade, though.
Fair. Does it say tier 6?
It says tier question mark.
Oh, that's terrifying. Yes, you can steal the clouds. Thank you. That's very. Oh, I only had to spend 100 hours in the terrain to max it out.
It's a tier 3, correct? Which means
Shit,
it's 100 per skill level.
Oh, okay. So I gotta spend say 16 ignoring sleep.
You can sleep in the sky.
I can sleep in the sky. Can I?
We
can I
talked about this
fall
last
asleep?
time. You can sleep
I
while
do not
floating.
recall this. I was.
Yes, you can sleep
Okay.
in the sky.
You can sleep
So
in the
it's only
sky.
gonna take me 41 days. Cool. 42 days. Just gonna put 1 out of 42 and move on my
Before you
life.
know it. Damn, son, you missed the fuck out of that drop.
Okay.
I rarely get it.
All right. So, Connor, have I given you any prices for any buildings?
You literally just told me they cost on average from 500 to 500,000. That is all you told me.
All right, scrap that.
Thank you. That sounded weird.
That's a John answer right there.
I was gonna have to guesstimate every fucking one, and I'm like, oh no.
That's an end of session, John answer.
We're gonna have beginning of session John answer.
All right.
Hopefully it is more favorable. Because holy fuck. That was gonna be rough. I don't know the difference between a $600 farm and a $601 farm.
I kind of slobbered those boys' noggins.
That one dude didn't even know it hit him. He didn't pay
I'll be right
attention.
back.
What in the Sam fuck is this? You want to jump in the dead scientist elevator pit?
Is there a quest for the event, or you can just go to the traders and see what you can border?
I don't know. I just saw a short of it today. Oh, part 2.
Sorry for the delay, boys. I blame Connor, because I need to talk about stuff with Connor, and he's gotten up twice since his turn started.
You were an hour and a half late to your own session, so how about you? suck
Hour and
your
a
own
half?
raggedy balls?
Nuh-uh.
The initial start time was supposed to be 5 p.m., sir.
5 p.m.?
5:30
think so.
p.m. That's the
I don't
original time you put in the chat was 5:30. Yes.
Game begins at 6:30 CST.
That's 5:30 your time.
Here at times benefit.
I was right in a sense.
No, it's
Oh
not.
no, it's 7:30 your time. I was wrong in a sense.
Yeah. Trying to tell me.
Just trying to gaslight girl bossy a little bit. My bad.
John, can I sell the surplus food?
You cannot.
Fuck.
So, now we're going to have a quick talk
Sell food.
about the kind of, about how these installations are going to work. So, I'm going to swap over to the tile spreadsheet here.
Yep.
Huh.
I have not put the
No.
teleporter in yet, so I just put future teleport.
So I'm going to do something real quick that's going to make our lives a little easier. You're going to do...
God, I love hopping off spreadsheets today to go back on more spreadsheets. This shit rules.
There we go.
Shut up.
I'm fucking around.
I like spreadsheets. I like to spread my cheeks. I mean, I like spreadsheets.
Okay,
That's all good.
so the 3 base items in
Based
any
items.
in any clump of buildings that you're going to be make come down to these 3, which is going to be water, housing, food. Anytime you put these 3 items together, as long as they are connected, either directly next to each other or through street installations, you will gain 100 citizens.
Okay. Quick question, John. Is there any way, do they pay taxes? Can I levy taxes against them? Or is this just the world's biggest money sink?
We'll talk about that as we go.
Okay.
A citizen in and of itself does not provide any tax back to you if they don't, if they aren't working. And housing and food installations do not require workers to work. They are considered free production value.
Okay.
But again, you cannot sell the excess. So if you just made 15 food installations, the food would just rot if there were no people to eat it.
This sounds an awful like communism. But fair enough. Okay, so there's water, housing, food. Can I build a factory? Or something like that?
We're going to get to that as well. But these are the 3 baseline to get your citizens. After you have citizens, then you can build other things. So, the first of these other things, as an example, is going to be resource produce, resource refine, and um, fabrication. This is your next 3 clump of installations. You
Okay.
need approximately 100 people to run these 3. Crazy, since that's the amount housing, food, and water provides you. You see the pattern here. Most of the time, you're going to have a 3-tile installation that is going to provide you something. This, what it provides you, is if you have these 3 together, your city makes, writing it down in the chat for you.
That's fair enough.
So
So I need 1 water, 1 food, 1 housing for every. It's one of the steps of fabrication and resource refining, right?
no, all 3 of these, they count as a singular like workplace, and
So I need
one.
all 3 of these. So I need basically to put 6 tiles to generate 1 thing.
Yep, generally
And
speaking, that.
Just a 1 to 1
So
to
that is
1 to
a.
1 to 1 to 1 ratio.
Yep.
Okay.
So that is a effectively 60,000 tel investment per tile, if
Okay.
you do it at tier 1, or per clump of production stuff at tier 1.
Mhm. And I can remove them after I've installed them?
You won't get any money back if you do so, or at least you won't get a significant degree, but you can. We'll say that you can sell them if you kill all the people first.
It's horrible. Okay.
Because they wouldn't have anywhere to go if you just sold their stuff.
That's fair enough. So, just once again, speaking real fast here, and it improves at a ratio of like just 1. Just if I put twice as much money in the water, I get twice as much water. Correct?
Yep.
Is there any downside to me just making literally like dumping all my current money into just the best 6 things I can do and just getting the output from that? Because that way I'm not spending extra land I don't have to.
What that comes down to is that these are the produce, refine, fabricate is not the only set of options.
Okay.
So you could just invest all of your money in that, at least as much as you had that could be easily divided up.
Yeah.
But it would mean that you couldn't do any of the other options.
What are my other options?
We're going to go over those, but first I need to tell you about what this gives you, because I haven't said so yet.
Okay. Yeah, what is the output? That is fair.
Boys, I have a confession to make. I'm feeling really
What is
tired.
it?
I may just go to bed.
You did go home from work because you weren't feeling well. If you want to go to bed, bro.
I think I may just go to bed. Y'all have fun. Keep me posted.
Will do, dude.
Just tired.
Yeah,
Cool boy.
that's fine. So that means, as of right now, in order for you to make back your money for a baseline 60,000 tel investment,
It would take me 20 days.
yes, sir.
Okay.
A little bit more to pay for the teleporter as well, because every town needs one teleporter.
Yeah, but it was one teleporter, correct? One tel for a teleporter. Okay, well that's whatever. Cool.
All right. The next thing you can make is
What's going on, guys?
Currently learning how the Factorio section of the game works. It's pretty nifty. Level. Okay. Does level increase the amount of money they're able to output?
as of right now, no. This is a combat power thing because they have a system. All of them will. Every single person.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. So that gets me the ability that lets them fight and gain levels, which the levels basically just make them able to defend themselves better.
Yep. So as a note, I'll just go ahead and edit this in.
Someone still hasn't made.
So, what you can do with your citizens. Any of them that are dedicated to running the monster generator barracks and training hall count as an army. You may have your city, since you own it, field their 100 or their army at the average level of the citizens for your people, and go out to do stuff. Whether that be going out to fight big monsters, going out to conquer things, defending any expeditions out to conquer new tiles or anything like that. Using them to go instantly obliterate your companions.
Why would I? Okay, it's messed up. I'm not doing that, but
You could and can do any of these things.
cool. Okay, so I would have fundamentally just have an army. Do I get the drops from what they kill?
You get some information from the system that says it's considered to be a bit of a faux pas in the wider universe to take that which somebody has killed for yourself as a commanding officer or ruler. So if somebody goes out and kills something, that's theirs for their party to share for the most part. You can change that here, but it will lead to some dissent.
Some people are going to be unhappy. Got it. Okay. So can't squeeze. I guess I'm just looking for ways to utilize this past just I have a good army now.
The double
Yep.
quarterback.
Okay.
You will need an army in order to fight some of the higher tier entities that you will come across later in the game. You will eventually, so even at level 20, on the first layer, like the level cap of your current zone, are things like the World Tree and fucking giants.
right.
Imagine what a level 40 looks like on the next layer. You guys
Right.
just might not be able to do it as a team of 5, and you have to build a
Being able to-
city before you can even get started.
And being able to slam in an army does tend to solve a lot of problems.
Yep.
Okay. It's fair enough. Cool. Well, working off the information I have, it seems like it's better if I just drop a lot of money all this at once.
I have a couple more of these things for you.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Me and the boys, when we get the information, we be getting the information.
God. It does not even stink.
Yes, it does. Stop. It does too.
It smells like your foot fungus. Take it outside and clap it on the ground.
Somebody else
Take it outside and clap it, like on the side of.
might be what you get.
God. Die.
It throw up.
Can you drive? Who drove today? Despite having stayed up till 2 to do work. Huh? No. Not you. Decidedly not you.
Try to take all the time at the start, guys. Yeah, they're good. And it will assign an alien. Okay, that's pretty useful. How much does that cost? Same as everything else?
Yep.
And I can have multiple of them?
Absolutely, but one embassy per major party in the universe.
Makes sense. So, is there any idea of how many major parties there are in the universe, or is that not a question I can ask?
Absolutely no clue.
Cool. I'm just going to assume enough and move on. Okay, cool. Well, I can see how that could be useful. Trade is a good thing most of the time. Game is inside a single idea on your zones. Would that essentially be like the skill tree in Sid Meier's?
Something like that.
Supposedly.
But you can do this on things like the same sort of stuff that usually you would need to spend mana on to just try to find.
AKA writing the Bible.
aka writing the Bible,
or stuff that's actually useful.
or so you could do it for writing the Bible, you could do it for researching the system, you could do it for finding those major parties in the universe and doing stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Finally,
Still kind of warm.
Yeah, I forgot to turn off the heating pad.
It's kind of cool though. Which one's the top one? Which one's the top one? Oh, the 0. I see. That's the best one so far, I think.
And the top bubbles can just be painted over with UV resin.
That's really cool.
As well as the edges too, you can just add UV resin in it.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
there you go. There may be other types of buildings you can make and researches you can do and things like that.
But I would have to use the research lab to do such.
Or you would just have to find it. For instance, if you brought in somebody from an embassy and you asked an alien, hey, is there anything else in the universe that might be useful? Maybe they give you some ideas that you just didn't know how to ask for. So, city tell, that is all yours if you so want it. You can just grab that right out of the coffers.
Okay. Cool. I get the idea. So I should probably sit down, and none of this takes me stamina, so I can just go make my money for the day.
Yep. You could take your turn normally now if you want to. And then after that, spend some time thinking about your city planning. But I wanted to get this out of the way very first thing, so you'd have
Yeah,
the
that way I
amount of
can
time to
knock
look
it
at
out. Yeah. Cool. Sounds like a plan. I will plan how I'm going to leverage my money. Can I also just go use my 4,999 stamina to go explore the sky and get money for that?
Absolutely. There is a lot of scary BS in the sky.
I believe it makes sense.
But you were born there, as far as naturally acclimated or whatever it's called is determined. So you have just as much ease getting out of the way before any problems occur as you did on the ground. The sky is a little bit less dangerous, at least one tile up, than one tile down would be for the ground. It's still level cap 20 here.
Cool. Okay. Sounds like a plan.
So you say use all of your stamina just to explore. Are you looking for anything in particular? Are you trying to take resources from the sky?
Yeah, I'm taking resources from the sky. Was the initial plan. Past that, didn't really have much of a plan. Is there any resources I notice? This is very much different than. I don't know what would exist in the sky. This is
So-
a new one.
The first thing that you find is you can collect water from the clouds. You
Okay.
do have to fly back and sell that eventually, but your kit just provides you the ability to do so relatively
Yeah.
freely.
Carry weight goes hard.
So you collect water. There are certain areas where there are stuff that looks like clouds, but they actually turn out to be giant masses of just like floating textiles.
Oh, blood and cloth, basically.
It feels like cotton. You get in close and you realize that there are these just like kind of super dumb filter feeder type flying creatures that produce them, and you just pluck off the cotton off of their back, and they continue along freely, bouncing through the air. Each one is like the size of a football field. They're giant. They're ginormous.
Oh.
Another
Okay.
thing you see, there are
Are there golds
floating-
up here?
Hmm?
Are there golds up here?
golds.
Like gold, or sorry, blues, not golds. I'm just
Oh,
curious if
yes,
it's
yes,
considered
yes.
its own tile or not.
Yes, there are blues up here. They're not guaranteed to be in every single tile though, like they were on the ground. You find one every like 5 tiles.
Fair. Okay. Noted.
Another resource that you find up here is you occasionally find a floating island, and you can just take from it like normal resources. You occasionally find ice that just floats crystallized through the air in what looks like sky glaciers.
What is holding the ice in the air? Is it just magic or what? Or what I
As
need?
far as you can tell, it's
Would
just
I
magic.
need like special vision to see that shit?
Do you have any special vision?
I don't.
Then, as far as you can tell, it's just magical bullshit.
Noted. Cool. Okay. That's fair enough. Well, I will plot out my next couple turns while everyone else can do shit, and I'll probably just type them in chat.
All right. Type out how much money you got, how much stamina you spent, and we will move on to the next person.
I spent. Can I use the mana to do something actually useful?
Sure.
Like looking through the shop, seeing if there's anything useful, or reading through the system.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Is there anything in particular you want to look for?
Better exploring jobs,
Okay.
better ways to leverage what I have. What is
Go
that?
for
Would that be 59 d20s or d100s?
That's right.
500. Yeah, cool. Or 600. Cool.
Ooh, a couple ones. So the first one you fly is something instantly offered to you now that you have sky adaptation. There is a planet that, as far as you can tell from the job posting, there is a gas giant that was populated and system integrated, and very, very few delvers of the grander multiverse are spec'd for actually doing much on a gas giant because there's no ground or anything like that, and flying
can fly.
isn't a tier 0 skill. So it hasn't been populated by frontiersmen yet, but it's still got a lot of cool shit. So they will handle all of the teleport costs of getting you to this location, and they will give you a grocery list of items that they want from you to strip from it using your class kit. Most of them don't make any sense to you because this is a little bit far in terms of distance from your planet and possibly
these
your
aren't
universe.
objects that make sense. Fair enough.
The first thing on your list is Florgle. The
Awesome.
second thing on your list is Purple Joe.
Purple Joe sounds awesome. How much will that pay me for Purple Joe?
So it is a layer-based system where you can do layer 0, which is the standard level of difficulty of level cap 0 to 20. In this place, you are perfectly safe. You can spend 10 stamina to make exactly 15 tel. That's very good numbers. And since this is a whole planet you're strip mining, you can do that effectively indefinitely.
And I obviously don't get to keep the other stuff I strip mine out, so I'm not
do
double
not.
dipping.
You do not get to keep it, you're giving it all over. If you go to tier 1, or tier -1, whichever the case may be, you go up to a higher level.
Yeah.
The price doubles, but for every 10 stamina, you have to spend, or you have to roll a 1d100, and if you roll 90 or above, you die.
How do I prevent? Is there a way to fix this going forward? Or is this just how it's going to be?
Get to level 20 plus.
Okay.
I suspect you probably will not want to do that.
No, considering I'm going to be batch rolling so much, I will just die.
Yes. But maybe you can take it slow one day and see how far you can go before you have to burn your fate point. One roll at a time.
Very, very convincing.
So that's the job you find on the 1. The other one is extremely questionable. It's far less above board. Super sus. They want you to be a smuggler.
Okay.
There is a group of, or there's a species that are super terrestrial, and they exist in what is meaningfully like 2-dimensional plane because of the way their eyes work and how that has impacted their culture. They lack the ability to look up in any meaningful way, and there are criminal elements amongst their people that need a fast, discreet flyer to smuggle illegal goods from one part of the planet to another. They do not tell you what happens if you get caught, but if you get caught breaking crimes while on interplanetary missions that you picked up out of a newspaper clipping effectively, you may find yourself in hot water. It does pay way more per job than the other one, though.
Okay. How much?
It'll take you 25 stamina per job and pay back 50 tel.
Okay.
But you don't know what happens if you get caught, and they do not say.
Cool. So these have risks involved and also don't pay near as much. But they're cool to keep in the back burner.
What does your current job pay?
Pulling clouds out of the air costs 1 stamina for 10.
Ah, your actual like ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you will be eventually limited by that, by how many resources are on your planet because of how efficient you yoink things.
That is fair, but I think I've solved that issue at least temporarily, considering I can now go in the air and do it.
Oh yeah.
So presumably, even though I'm ripping 4,999 squares at a time, I think it's okay. I don't know what the total height of the proverbial cube is, but I assume fairly large.
Just as a by the way, sky tiles have way less resources for you to pull than a ground tile, and so they will hit their limits much faster.
Oh, noted. Cool.
We'll finish you off there.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I wrote them down regardless. Might as well. Cool. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Thank you.
Christian. Atlas the Strong is up next.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Mm.
Don't talk to me like that, Christian.
Sorry, I'm very tired.
1, 2, 3.
Damn. Everybody was tired today.
Yeah, my schedule's all fucked up. All right. So this is day 11, which I probably won't get much further than this.
Oh yeah?
So I do all that to get to level 11 or level 12, and then I get Aura Vision.
Got it.
Then I would like to study my aura.
You don't want to train Aura Vision first?
I mean, could I not train it by looking at my own aura?
Yes, you can, I guess. So you find out a couple of things really quickly
Mm-hmm.
that your buddies could have told you, but perhaps Jared forgot to write down, and so it never got passed along. Aura doesn't show up in reflective surfaces, for one thing. So you can't look down at like the water or a mirror or anything and study yourself in your entirety. What you can see of yourself using Aura Vision from effectively the neck down, it looks like it's an overlaid version of yourself in much higher fidelity than what you see of auras of other people.
Okay.
So like whereas other people, their aura, it covers their torso vaguely and then covers their arms, has about a vague arm shape. There's a little bit of indention where their elbow is. Their fingies are mostly differentiated between, but it almost looks like a mitt sometimes. For you, the trace of your abs are outlined, how closely this aura is defined to match you.
Okay.
It's a lot more detailed than other people's by contrast. It follows you a lot more closely for the most part when you're moving, but sometimes to things entirely outside of your capability of perceiving, it will turn away from you. Sometimes even taking like almost a half step away from your person entirely, fold its arms across his chest, and just look. And eventually it comes back.
That's
This
very
happens
strange.
roughly once every few hours, and you never know what it's doing or why, but it's always in a different direction. A reasonable amount of time, it's from directly up, which looks weird because you can see your aura taking a couple of steps, like he's stepping onto a vertical wall, Spider-Man style, and then posting up, arms folded across his chest while perpendicular to you.
Weird. All right. So it's gonna take me 900 mana, correct, to level this all the way up.
Yep,
Yep.
ignore that.
All right. So I spend that, and I have 90 mana left over to play around with. I'm just gonna spend the 90 mana trying to manipulate my aura in a way, like just trying to just open and close the fist of my aura.
You find that there's well, go ahead and roll me your D100s, and we'll see where it goes.
How many?
10 per, or 10 mana per try.
Okay. This is all for trying to figure out how much I can manipulate.
Yep.
The aura.
All right. So, with your 20s, you start to get a the sensation that manipulating your aura is theoretically feasible with its current level of definition, but you don't really know what you're doing with it, or what is good or what is bad. It could be that you try to be like, I want to use my aura to punch with an aura punch, and you might accidentally tear something somewhere because you just don't know how to move it or what to do with it or how much force to use because you don't have any feedback. You can see your aura, but you can't feel it, and so you don't know. It's like attempting to move something that has been completely put under anesthetic, so you can't feel it at all. It's theoretically possible if you get the practice and like mental imaging down just well enough, but it's super easy to hurt yourself because you can't feel any feedback from the force you're putting in.
Funny a teacher. Is what I'm gathering.
You either need a teacher or you need somebody to create you some way to get a tactile feedback from your aura itself. Because otherwise you will hurt yourself. That's what your intuition is telling you.
Is there anything in the store that I can find? It's like a I don't even know what I'd search for that. I search aura manipulation trainer.
Nothing pops up. That's crazy to you, by the way, because you've typed in some weird shit before just to see. Like there are you could type in like chocolate sculptor trainer for those people who make sculpted stuff out of chocolate, or sock puppet Olympian, and you'll get trainers for that. There's something for everything, but this doesn't pop up. It doesn't even tell you you're not allowed, or there it exists, but price is NA, like you've run into before with some things. So you now have found a new method of the systems responding to you, which is just saying nothing at all, and you don't know what this means compared to the other no's. Also, do note the chat. Bubba has asked you a question.
If that is something you could feasibly do, giving me a way to actively train with my aura is super important. I mean, you can see it. You see it wandering off and doing its own thing every now and then.
So confirming. If you don't like it, we could always just, scrap it and then make another one too. That's no problem.
Yeah. No, but that'd be awesome.
Okay.
If you want him to make you a decent suit, then you could always hand him some money too. But he'd have to catch up to you to do that.
I think at you said day 10 from the original start time. Is that when you're inputting money into my pocket?
Yeah, on day 10, I'm gonna give you 50,000 tel.
I'm gonna want
Yeah,
at least
sure.
10,000 for yours, so that's fine.
You can reach out to me if you need something.
What you say?
I'm saying he can reach out to me if he needs stuff.
No.
I get
No, day 10, you get 50,000 tel.
Nice. So, you probably don't want to move ahead too much further, but you can do stuff that for your narrative turn here that doesn't actually pass daytime. Like we could begin to discuss some of the other experiments with your combo stuff.
Okay. Let me pull that sheet up.
How much does a road cost again?
A road? I was gonna have it be 10,000 as well, but I'll give it to you for 1,000 instead, out of the kindness of my heart. 1,000 per road, since they don't produce anything.
Wait, the buildings cost 10,000? I thought it was 1,000 for a tier 1.
Oh no, sir.
Sorry, I'm getting the old stuff mixed up. I'm gonna have to recalculate.
I have it right here.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
All right, John.
All right,
I can
Christian.
make 9 buildings.
Now I can actually see what I'm fucking doing as well. That's probably helpful. Can I look at all my blades and just kind of see what they look like?
Under aura vision alone, none of them have an aura because all of them are inorganic.
I guess I need Aura Vision tier 1 to do it. I'd like to see it.
Yep, to see mana vision.
Gotcha. And I'm gonna be stuck before I can get there. All right. Well then, let's try.
Danny boy.
If you have any extra free accolades or could get one reasonably quickly, you could pick it up.
Or I could wait till I level up.
You could.
Seems like a waste of an accolade to just be able to do something now instead of literally
True.
a couple keys.
Also, a tier 1 accolade is a tier 3.
Yeah. So no.
There may be better things you could use a tier 3 accolade on, honestly.
Correct.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm just gonna start at the top and just start working my way down.
Okay.
I mean, obviously heat and cold is pretty straightforward. It's steam, so
Would you like to try it?
yeah.
All right. You stab forward with heat and cold. Using your big blade. Because why not? And you see in front of you a massive cloud of steam get blasted out at twice the normal radius that you would generally see these like little AoE slaps go. So usually it for 1,000 damage swing down, which is the maximum you can manage, you might get a cone of like 4 meters in front of you for the most part. This one goes out for a full like 8-meter cone, and the steam lasts for 2 turns. When you say, does that mean if it lasts for 2 turns, I can do it again and stack? You would be correct.
Oh. And I'm guessing the steam hurts.
Oh yes. It'll do about 1% of the initial damage of the swing to everything in the area per stack. Per
Okay.
turn.
Okay. I already know what explosion does.
Kaboom.
Oh, she food. I heard her fucking being weird. Let's try combustion.
All right.
That's heat and Kim.
Yep. So you stab forward, and it releases from the tip of your sword a spray of what looks like smoking acid.
Okay.
And the second it lands on anything, it ignites in a flash fire that instantly burns away all of the acid and whatever that thing happened to be on. You usually train this out over the ocean, right?
Yeah.
It lands on the water of the ocean, and you can see the ocean water catch fire for a second in the flash fire, and then immediately like flash boil away, like a foot of water around it.
Wow. All right. I'm away from the field. I'm going to use my tiny knife for this.
Mm-hmm.
Heat plus mental is fury.
You stab yourself.
Just a little stab. Very low strength. 1% strength.
Roll willpower.
Have I recovered my willpower yet? By the way,
You never trained it.
you said either I've recovered naturally or trained it back up.
How many days ago was it that you lost it?
Like, I don't know honestly, because it was just I got to ask a question on somebody else's turn, so it could be 1 day ago or 2. I'm not sure.
You'll recover your willpower at a rate of 10% of your clarity per day.
10% of my clarity per day. So 1 per day.
Yep. Or you can just retrain it.
Things to do. Cool.
So you feel an absolutely lethal feeling pop over you. Your eyes turn red. You feel like somebody has just kicked you in the nuts, shot your dog in front of you, stole your girlfriend, and slapped your mother across the face. All at the same time in the same moment.
Okay.
You are pissed. Unholy pissed. You can't even do anything to handle how angry you are. You look around for the first thing that catches your eye. It doesn't even matter what it is. So roll me a luck.
I mean, probably a crab.
That's what I'm thinking, but roll me a luck. Yep, it's just a crab, since that's the most likely thing for you to run across. So you are going to run at that crab, and you are immediately going to crash down your big times 10 swing down and use your times 5 strength bonus for the day immediately on that crab and just absolutely obliterate it.
Okay. So must use full power to kill the first thing you see.
After you have obliterated it, the red haze disappears, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
After you kill the target, Fury disappears. Interesting. I'm glad I did that with no one around me.
Yes, you should be. If Brayden was here, he might have been around helping you dick around with this. It's good.
Oh no, I've already decided that if I tried out Fury, it was not going to be anywhere near anybody. Because if I was near like Honor and he just wasn't expecting it,
Oh, I would die.
or Jared and he was just over there minding his own fucking business, and I just walked up and went, "No, perish."
Woe danger be upon ye.
Flare, heat plus light.
You might want to be careful with this one.
Okay. So I intrinsically use my tiny knife. Why is this one dangerous?
All right. So you stab forward with the tiny knife using just the tiniest bit of strength. It's not even enough really to actually like move it forward, because what you're really doing with these is using a shitload of damage to throw more energy than can be contained forward. So you only get the tiniest bit. At the very tip of the knife, just a couple of millimeters out of it, your eyes are flashed with the same brightness as if you had stared directly at a welding torch.
Okay, so it's a blind.
It hurts.
Very
For the next hour, even with your regen, you have a big spot on your eye. Like anywhere you look, it's like burned into your retina.
very, very, very bright light. Got it.
If you do this with your big sword, you
Huh.
will apply potentially big negative conditions to your companions for permanent blindness. Air
Well,
quotes permanent.
What if I tell him to look away?
There's only so much it'll help with the big damn sword.
You know what? That makes me curious, though, John. So I'm gonna go back to the shop and buy some welding goggles.
Yeah.
How much are welding goggles?
One tell.
One tell. Put them bitches on. I'm gonna use the tiny knives, and I'm gonna use my pin attack to shoot this in a beam form.
Remember, your tiny attack doesn't have the damage necessary to actually like get shot out like that.
That's why I bought the welding goggles.
Oh, so you're using your big sword?
Well, the welding goggles. Do I feel like what I saw?
You feel like if what you saw is escalated to the point that your big sword is capable of, it'll melt through. It'll like vaporize the darkened glass of those goggles.
Okay. So, this is a ridiculous combo, and I need to find something that can withstand it. Because, whoa, Mega Sun be upon ye.
Hate
It's kind of
plus
crazy.
light is powerful. Who'da thunk?
Not that Mega Sun.
John, I'll spend.
Also,
spend a
should make you
grand
extremely
tell.
curious about if there is a heat plus light synergy at tier 3 and what that would mean.
Become a flare mage? That's terrifying. Get blinded, bitch! Yeah, I will. I'll spend 1,000 tel on really, really good welding goggles.
They just give you dark elemental welding goggles then.
Do I feel like these are enough?
Yeah, probably.
Probably is not a really good metric.
The goggles won't break.
The goggles won't break, but will my eyes break?
No clue.
And Mel Mazzaro's not here for me to ask.
He's not.
So damn
1K
expensive.
tel on welding goggles. Fuck it, we ball.
You go out. You stab
I'm just
forward.
gonna shoot this laser over the ocean.
It blows.
So everyone else on day 12.
11.
Oh, I thought you did day 11 a minute ago.
Oh, that's true. That's it. I am technically on day 12 now. That's correct.
On day 12, you may make a note for yourself when you get there. In the middle of the day, a second sun rises from the west. You guys know those, you guys have seen the image where, or the little video from Malcolm in the Middle where they're shooting off that firework? And it's like, how will we know it works? It turns night to day. Well, this turns day to day plus. Everyone's eyes hurts for a little while, even all the way over here, a kilometer away. Christian, your welding goggles are perfectly fine. You are considered blind for the day.
So they weren't enough. That's what you're telling me.
As far as you can tell, no.
Well, that is unfortunate. God, just ends my day.
You can go buy 1,000 tel blindness salve from the store if you want to rub
I'll
on
go
your
spend
eyes.
another 1,000 tel on some eye drops.
You take off the welding goggles, you drop them in, you drip, 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 you blink a few times, and the blindness is gone.
Am I like completely tan on the front side?
You are comfortably tan. Like you look like Surfer Bronzed, like you just went out for a spray tan because Atlas the Strong can't look like anything else.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna put in parentheses. Be very careful. This is very strong.
Anything with eyes, this is pretty much an auto win. If it doesn't have eyes, or it has some other esoteric defense that's good enough, you will simply ruin your party instead.
So did my aura vision still work?
Absolutely. Your aura vision still works just fine, even when you were blind.
Okay. Cool. I guess good to know. I made the sun. All right.
See
Heat plus
DBZ
dark.
Solar Flare working on people like 50 power levels above their enemies.
Yeah, no, this is just a you got eyes, bitch. No.
Next.
God, what happens when I don't have the damage cap stopping me?
I suppose
Okay,
you have to find that out.
Are we through, everybody? This is my turn.
We're going to go through, sorry, when I said next, I meant the next thing. We're going to go through two more Christian swords really quick.
Yeah, I'm just going to get through heat and then I'll
I'm
be
keeping
done.
you in mind, Johnny.
Embers. Heat dark.
You stab forward out of the water, and it looks like a cloud of white ash shoots out from the tip of your sword and hits the water and just fizzles.
Cloud of white ash hits the water. Just, I'm probably gonna need mana vision before I can mess with anything dark.
Or not shoot
And
it
then-
over water.
Is this white phosphorus? Is this fucking white phosphorus, John?
I don't know, man.
I'll pull out the tiny sword. And I'll dig a little hole in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll kind of shoot the white phosphorus in the hole.
You shoot forward, and just a couple of grains fall out of the tip of the tiny knife. Maybe a gram at most of white ash. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. Feels a little hot.
I'll stick my hand over it.
So you stick your hand over it, and it's kind of like sticking your hand over a candle.
Okay.
For you.
For me, yeah. Yes. Okay. I'm
Would
just
you
gonna
like to
put
touch it?
I feel like that's a bad idea. I'll go pick up a stick and poke it with a stick.
The tip of the stick ignites.
Ah. Okay. Can I put it out, or is it kind of just on fire now?
It is burning through the stick really, really fast. Like, as you're asking that question and thinking, can I put this out? It's burnt through half the stick.
Okay, I'm just gonna applies a very aggressive burn. And last one, and then I'll be done.
Also, it doesn't appear to have disappeared.
Oh, it's still burning?
It's the ash. It's still like every other thing that you've done so far has generated some type of energy that has then just whooshed out of nowhere and kind of faded away. That little bit of white ash there sitting in your tiny little sand hole, it's not going away.
Doesn't go away. This is a problem. I don't have water. Forgot about that. I'm just gonna pull out my big sword and put both the cold blades in it.
You're standing right next to the ocean, by the way. You were doing this in the sand of the beach.
Oh, that's true. I'll go scoop up some water in my palms and just drop it on the white phosphorus.
Fizzles out.
Doesn't go away till touches water? Question mark. All right. Last one. Heat plus arcane ignition.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. What are you going to do with this
I'm
one?
outside playing with fucking hand grenades right now.
Kind of are.
Yeah. All right. I use ignition with the tiny knife first.
Nothing happens.
Nothing great.
You step forward and not a damn thing happens.
Very worriedly. I will pull out the big sword. And I will try it with the big sword.
You get in your stance. You pull back. You flex. You pop your pecs. Stab forward. Foosh is what you expect. But nothing happens.
I was surprised to make contact with something. I'll walk over to something I don't think could ignite. I'm gonna walk over to a rock. I'm gonna stab it with the tiny knives.
You hear something impossible happen.
Oh no.
You hear the revving of an engine. And this rock,
Oh?
it starts to vibrate in place. Revs up, and then stops.
Okay. Well, now I gotta know. We'll put a couple healing. No, fuck it. I stabbed myself with it, John.
Your heartbeat transmutes. You're running off of ignition now. You have a
Oh, what
core
is
in
this?
your chest that fuels all of your blood through you, all of your cells, all of your atoms. You're all based off of the engine in your heart that is chugging hardcore. Your existence moves 3 times faster, and you start vibrating in place as the desire to just... And then the energy fades away. You feel back to normal. Just the tiny knives, after all.
Oh, I want to do this with the big sword so bad, but I know that's a bad idea.
I love heart attacks. They're so fun.
Hendrick's tough enough; he could probably tank a heart attack.
I'm fairly certain heart attacks are an equal opportunity killer.
Nah, yeah, think the heart is a muscle.
You guys know
So,
what happens when
Arcane
I'm
you
gonna
has
make
proven
it.
to you...
right?
One more time. One more time, John.
Yeah, Johnny. What
No,
did
that was for
say?
you, John. That was for you, John. No, it's okay.
What did you
Go
say?
ahead.
Oh, okay. I was saying, so this is your first look at a combo that includes Arcane. Recall that Arcane is the miscellaneous stat, where literally everything or nothing can happen. Most of the time, it's related in some way to electromagnetism, but not always.
Well, before I put myself face down and then let Johnny take the spotlight, I've got to try it. Worst case, Braden comes back and finds me passed out on the beach. I will retroactively message Braden, Randy, and transfer him some funds just on the off chance that I go down from this, so he can buy healing potions for me. I will set aside
You sure you wanna do
5,000.
this?
I gotta know what it does.
Why didn't you test it on something else besides yourself?
You already
Well,
have
you
proof
will-
it works on rocks.
I can't tell what it does. I'll stab a crab with ignition with my
With
big
your
sword.
So, you hear the engine roar out of this crab like nobody's business. It starts vibrating so hard with that chugga 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 that the sand around it is blasted away in shockwaves from each rev of the engine. The crab looks at you, and then it zooms into you so fast that it splatters against your chest and throws you back 100 meters and deals 10d10 fall damage to you.
$54. Okay, so it's the speedster skill. Interesting. That's fun.
What cost?
You didn't know. You didn't see if there was a cost. Crab decided to attack you so fast that
So fast that John turned into a robot.
It ran away with John's internet. All right, I
So,
gotta
John,
know. I can't. He didn't blow up until he ran into me.
Uh-huh.
I gotta know. I'm hitting myself with it.
Well, okay.
All right, Christian. Choose a direction.
Oh, I have to run?
Choose a direction, Christian.
Well, I'm not going into the fucking water. I guess.
Down would be funny if it didn't kill you.
Down. All right. So where I'm to the west. East is base. I don't want to risk running into one of my companions because there's no fucking way they'll be able to react to it. So I guess the only real option is like northeast.
So how much time does to level up there?
All right, Hendrik.
5,000.
This is where Atlas the Strong started. And you dealt 1,000 damage with your sword. You've chosen to go northeast. So you'd get all the descriptions I described earlier. Your heart's pumping. Your existence is fiending. You've taken the shot of the craziest crack cocaine that there ever did was. And you move. Go ahead and tell me what your speed score is. Like how many meters you can move in a normal move action. Should just be... Actually, no, it's not. I don't think it is 6, because you've got some speed boosters, don't you?
I can in a full turn I can move 36 meters.
All right.
Jeremy, I might need a lift.
I'm slowly getting to the day. I'm on day.
Oh, this is the end of my session anyways.
Yeah, I'm on
So
day
like
7.
no rush. But I will
So-
definitely message you.
Atlas, in the space of one turn, you go from the beach to here.
Okay, that's not near as far as I thought it was.
You
So I've
crash
traveled-
through literally everything. You automatically spend all of the stamina for the meters you've traveled, which for you is going to be 200 stamina.
Okay.
Do you have a cap of at least 200 stamina?
I have a cap right now of 502.
Okay, that's fine then. You are also going to hit every single obstacle in your path from here to there at this speed.
Okay.
Considering that is 4 kilometers straight, do you have anything that could give you a benefit for slamming into inanimate objects or anything like that and taking less damage?
Other than mute, no.
All right, we'll take into account mute, and you can divide it when you get here. So, this is going to potentially KO your character. This is going to be...
Oh yeah.
that much damage.
Yeah, that'll do it. So let's just make sure. Force. All right. 2,192. I mean, that armor doesn't count for that, I'm guessing.
Well, This is kind of fall damage esque because you're just slamming into something, just
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm
most
saying.
knockback. So,
So I
we'll
will
say
put-
that you can. Yeah, we'll just take that into account as is.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely force damage,
Oh, it's definitely force damage.
which I do have 18 resistance to. With mute, I would take 894 damage of my 546 health.
All right, so that puts you down to negative 300. You have anything that says you don't fall?
No.
All right. You are a bunch of meters deep into enemy territory, and we are going to roll to see what level of enemies you are in the tile that you happen to be in.
John, can I roll a luck to have my aura intervene?
If you had said so before we decided what all happened, like you say, I'm going to have my aura intervene as I'm about to stab myself in the chest, absolutely, I would have allowed you to do so. But now that you're facing the consequences of your actions, no.
Okay, I was more talking about almost like puppeteer my body.
No,
Really?
that is
Okay.
outside of the bounds of its current capabilities as far as you know. However, you're unconscious, so if it is puppeteering your body, you don't know.
Yeah.
Isn't
that's
that
I
what
was just
fate
asking.
currency is good for? A fate point, maybe
is
to
true.
undo your action.
Unfortunately, Johnny, I am not nearly
Yeah.
so kind as Matt, and I do not allow the usage of fate points to say I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I
Christian,
would technically reroll
I
the damage.
tried to tell you about this situation. I did.
Oh yeah. So let's see. Hold on. I got pretty much exactly medium. What would I need to stay standing? Oh, that's very not feasible, I don't think. I'd have to get it'd have to roll 1,250 for me to stay standing.
Incredibly unrealistic over 400 rolls.
Yeah, I'd have to literally pop 700 off the top of that. Luckily, Jeremy is very fast. And you
I
do get a
am.
pop-up when I'm in danger.
Luckily, Jeremy is very fast. We'll
In
take a moment to see.
approximately what am I, day 7? In approximately 4 days, I'll go pick you up, or 5 days.
Thank God. The only creatures here are level 3 monsters, and they are not strong enough to hurt you through your armor. Had this been a level 20 zone, you might have been in danger.
Oh yeah.
Everything's fine.
Which at that point I just had to burn my fate point to stay standing. But Hendrik is knocked out all the way the fuck over there. And I place myself face card down.
Oh, that's not even that far.
No, I only travel 4 kilometers in 10 fucking
Yeah.
seconds.
Y'all made this sound like it was way the fuck worse.
Nah. You can just come pick me up.
Yeah,
For
that's what
you,
said.
this is incredibly reasonable. For everyone else, this is not.
This is a multi-day journey. I get it.
Also, he did this not in one travel action, but in one turn.
Oh, sweet. How long is a travel action, John?
A travel action, it doesn't have a specific time estimate on it, but it's anywhere from 1 minute
I'm
to
curious.
15 minutes.
Okay, I'm just gonna play a little. I'm just gonna do some math real fast on how that interacts.
How fast I
with
traveled in
my-
10 seconds.
Need something.
No, I'm more so curious
rash right
on the fact that I can move a tile for 1 stamina, and I now have 9,240 stamina.
Alright.
So
So I used 200 stamina. Running.
hey, John. Quick math. That is the speed I can move a tile every 10 seconds. If I ran the entire day.
I just keep up.
Is there something wrong with that, or are we?
How'd you get that math?
I took my stamina, subtracted 1 from it, then then just divided that by 24 hours in a day.
Oh, that's not quite
And-
how that works.
Okay, cool. I'm like, just quick question. Is that good? Cool. Okay.
Nah. It's much more narrative and freeform than that.
That's fair enough.
Man, it's gonna take me 3,000 fucking till to heal.
I'll just.
Luckily, I preemptively gave Braden the money, so when I get back, I can just pop right back up.
All right. Johnny,
Hey.
are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
You ready to go?
All right. So, what I think I'll do for most of my time is I'm going to move someplace. I'm going to leave these this tile I'm on and go to an adjacent one. So I can go in stealth because I would like to try at least to get in stealth to get my double bonus of some kind.
With your, do you still have your suit on?
No, I sold it actually.
Oh yes, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
You know that if you make a stealth suit, it can be made good enough with all your specialties so that you wouldn't
Mhm.
have to move a tile because you
like,
could
leave,
literally
yeah.
just blend into the background.
Yeah.
It would be actually. I remember now. You're leaving because freaking Robin has
Yeah, the
tier 2
evil eye,
maxed
yeah.
out evil eye. Yeah, that would be hard for your capabilities.
Yeah.
Not impossible to hide from if you really flexed your capabilities.
Yeah,
though
one hard.
you'd
yeah.
have to decide if a special suit would be worth it.
So I
All right.
I'm going to move over 1 to here. I guess that's fine. We can just say I'm on 5. And I am on day year 1 month 1 day 8. I guess we could call that. I've been calling it 38, but whatever. So I go over there. I spend my 25 stamina to get to that position. I go into stealth. I increase my stamina. Yes, because I want to work on stamina stuff. I wanted to create some more any cloth. But honestly, what I should be doing is just making another suit with mana. Yeah, you know what? I'll make the other suit first, I guess. Jeremy, how much money can I have right now?
What area you on? I'm temporarily embarrassed millionaire right now. What do you need?
What about 10,000 tel?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, you can have that. That's fine. I thought we were speaking bigger numbers. It's fine. You can have 10 grand. We good.
Why are you so low on mine? It's almost like you're mumbling.
We're
for me.
good. You got it. I will hand you the 10 grand. I thought I was prepared for you to say a way larger number, and this might have been the first time in the campaign I would not be able to just bankroll you blindly. But no, I can't. Yeah, 10 grand's easy.
Yeah, that's great. The reason I say 10 right now is because I can't really get above 10,000 quality for something.
That's fair enough. At some point, do something cool for me, and we're even. I don't do a magic trick. It's just...
Yeah,
It could make you a cool suit.
I could make you a suit with ignition, I suppose.
If you
Oh,
can make
shit.
it go faster, that's cool.
Oh shit! You're gonna make an ignition suit?
Yeah.
I don't know what that does anymore. It's Math is
You go
confusing, and
fast.
I move fast.
You want to go to different dimensions? This is your
I don't
suit.
want to. I really don't want to recalculate my movement speed again.
Too bad.
It's already outdated. Fuck. I need to just put this into the Excel sheet, so I just never had to fucking recalculate it manually. Do that right now.
All right, perfect. So let's. I'll go over the calculation I have for you, John. If I open up my Excel sheet right quick. So stat bonuses, I get pretty much 684 right now.
You got to start leveling up.
For
your
just
numbers
the
pumping.
for the base stat, and then I have class plus Clother tier 1 plus NA cloth tier 2, which gives me a plus 2,130 as I make this next undersuit as my specialty. So I should roughly get about 120 degrees of success, and then you times that by 10 after the fact. So here's a quick question for you, John. Part of tell blending is that every tell you put in, every 10 you put in, you get +2 quality to it. Is that +2 quality for free, or is it, I need to spend another tell into it to get that extra quality increase?
+2 quality for free.
Okay, I just wanted to double check to see if I needed, because then it's like, oh, you put in another 2,000 tell, and now I have to divide that by 5 again to get your next quality, and then you divide it by 5
No.
again, and then it would just be really annoying. So I wanted to double check. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to be spending mana and stamina on this any cloth craft to create
And
that.
you are pulling all of it.
So my final output should be 11,956 for my quality, depending on what my roll is going to be here. So let's roll first, I guess. Let's find Bubba, and then we're going to roll int plus 1230. That's a big number, and then so that's 1270. Sweetness. So that's the total quality. Now. I was given things.
10,000 tell.
10,000 tell, exactly, or 12,000. Oh yeah, I suppose I need to add the extra 2,000 in 10. Yeah. Because of the extra there. So. So I bought a dark elemental. I have 10 currently. And if I look at Big Bad Notes, pretty sure it's in Clother and a cloth. Need dark grand tell. I can't do that yet. I need to upgrade myself. That's fine. We'll get there. I use Arcane and Light, but I was given one extra one, and why can't I? Uno. Why did I say 2 ELT?
ELT? Elton?
Oh, what does Dark and Light Elemental make again? Let's see what that does. Because that one might be cool.
Oh, that's like Eclipse, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, I never really figured out what that one did. It was just invisible TV static that when I shot it at something, it burrowed a hole through it.
Yeah. Probably not the best.
You can also buy Elemental from the shop.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna buy a mental and a light elemental. I already have one light elemental. No, I'm just gonna buy them so I don't have to. Why the fuck did I say ATE? I just like what is Arcane? Oh, Arcane is A. Okay, that makes sense. F is Force, right? And E is
I got
that's what I'm kind of confused about.
Kim?
Why did I say E?
Is it Kim?
E is maybe.
Because you have C for cold.
I have to go back and look. Yeah, no, that's completely.
I
fair.
literally
You know,
I
like-
deleted them out of my inventory after I gave them to you.
Yeah, because I saw the cold one, and I saw the light one, and these are the ones I think I was given earlier. So I'm just not going to think about it too much. But yeah, so I think insight would be an interesting one to go for. Mental and light.
Some insight
Um,
goggles. Those things would be hard.
Yeah. Cool.
Notably, when
So-
Christian was playing with Insight, he found they force a stat sheet to pop up for things.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
By the way, have you maxed out your clothier yet to level 10?
No, I haven't.
Good.
I'm pretty sure I haven't. Let's look at Big Bad Notes. Any cloth is 10. That means the other one is not. I have it at 9
Okay.
for tier 2 prayer and unique. So
You're making stuff.
yeah, let's
Soon,
do
You will decide whether or not you are worthy.
That's fine. I would just kill it, and then I'd be able to wear it.
So true.
Here's what I sent you, by the way.
Yep.
Why is my math messed
See
up?
above
Okay,
that
John,
AET,
I have made a new suit. Light and mental are the combinations for the elemental. I am choosing. I am choosing mana as its specialty.
Max mana,
And the
mana regen,
max mana.
Okay.
And the secondary, because we've spent oh fuck. I think it's 1,000. Or just the second one you get for free. So one of the things about clothworking tier 0, level 6 is spatial bags. You've learned the trick to turn any cloth pouch into spatial bag. 10,000, 10 actually more space than it should have, requires a dark elemental to make. Just not armor lets you charge the item. I put expanded pockets on a single item. So can I put spatial bags inside this any cloth thing or no?
For any cloth, because it is a flexible material that can change and shift in shape, you need the dark or the dark Grantel.
Grantel to make it. Okay, wanted to double check.
With a normal bag, absolutely, you can make it make a normal spatial bag with a single dark elemental. It'll super fine. But
Yeah.
any cloth can move so much that pocket would disappear and it'll never come back just right.
So this specialty item has reached 10,000 quality, therefore it gets a name.
Its name will disappear with the death of its ego, because its name is your name whenever you do so. You can still learn what it is if you care.
Okay. An effective item quality of at least 10,000. You may add one unique feature to a clothing. You may add one unique feature to a clothing item. Example includes bonus regen to a stat. But I think I get that for free for the first one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The overwhelming dapper only applies a bonus, correct? It doesn't actually go to my fellowship skill.
That's correct.
Figured as much. That's fine though.
What skill will you have this boost?
What skill?
I am the one who knocks.
You thought of an ending soon.
The fuck was that?
Anybody here?
Yeah,
No.
Turn.
I just went ballin' with 10,000 quality. But this is just the beginning. What skill? How about we do skill clother knowledge? Actually, that doesn't really help, honestly. Let's just do I don't fucking know. Awareness. Let's do awareness.
Done.
Yeah, easy peasy, right? That's nice. I feel like a plus 30 clother knowledge would be nice, but I don't think it's going to really help out. Besides just something I don't already have. So okay. So the second one is going to be mana regen. Then that's what we'll do. So max mana and then mana regen as the second one.
Okay.
I've spent over 10,000 though. Does that mean I get a third one?
No.
Or am I going out of my ass here? I'm probably talking out of my ass.
You get one free for your specialty and one at
Yeah.
10k.
Okay. So I would get another one at 10k.
Which is where you've got max mana and mana regen.
Okay, but I thought we did something at the very beginning though. Like, because last time I said Aether Sense was my first one, and the second one was mana regen, right?
Aether Sense is your actual elemental thing that you're adding on. We haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah, we have to put the insight buff onto this item, which is going to be the important part. You've just done all the number stuff.
Okay, cool.
So, the only thing you know so far about insight is that it can be used if you stab someone with an insight knife. Their character sheet pops up above their head for anyone to read.
Cool.
What elemental buff would you like to add to this armor of the element insight?
A Dow buff?
If that's what you go for, you'll get something.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Okay. You may not be satisfied with this on your most expensive items so far, but you can just make another one if you don't like it, right?
Yeah, I just don't know what else I would pick right now. Like I could say, could I do it on like other creatures, or does it have to just be like, maybe?
Freeform
No.
flexibility here.
Yeah.
Anything
No, it's
that
fine.
potentially falls under the domain of your element, you can do. Just like how Dark can make blinding stuff, or muffle footsteps, or turn stuff intangible. Insight is just as potentially expansive.
Yeah. I think a Dow Insights, or Dow, we could call it even Dow Enlightenment, would be, I think, a good one to go for. So we'll call it that.
Johnny's been playing a little too much martial arts game.
I have this Dow thing on my sheet, and I'm just like, man, how am I gonna get there? And I'm like, well, why don't I just try it with this? See if that helps. So if that doesn't, well, it means I can try something different next time.
Okay. Are there any final choices you need to make before the item's done?
I don't think so.
All right. And you spend 10,000 tel on it,
10,000 tel? Yeah.
which gets it to a base quality of 10,000.
Yep. And 2,000 extra on top, with a little bit extra. We can just say it's 2,000, 12,000 base instead of 12,096 too, if that makes things easier.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying when you ask that question. So think about it like this.
Yeah.
Let's say your item can potentially get up to 100 quality.
Yep.
And you spend 10 tel on it. That'll usually get you to 10 quality.
Yep.
This can get you up to, well, okay, and you have 12,000, so yeah, that does get you to 12,000 max. I see. Okay, yep, you're doing it right. I had to get it in my head. So your item is a quality 12,000, and it acts as if it is quality 18,000, correct? Because if it's 50% boost.
I don't think I think I've already included that number.
You shouldn't.
Let me check my. Final quality. Where is Axe Lake? Where's that at?
I believe it is somewhere under Clothier, but let me go open it up and see.
So it's level 6 of tier 1 of Clothier, yes. So clothing gains 50% extra benefit and quality increases to its characteristic.
I'm gonna go stand up for a second and go get dinner.
You're good.
Cool. I'll be back. Bye.
Because I have a ×2 multiplier. On no, the ×2 multiplier is on from using both stamina and mana in the craft.
That's right.
So that's not including that then. And I have a flat bonus. I've included that. Stat quality. I get the ×2 because I have a clothier class. Double this if your class provides any crafting bonuses, which I have. So I'm not actually including the 50% extra benefit. No, not in my number. Interesting. Okay, cool.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Give me
this
just a moment here.
definitely went up a
So-
little bit.
How did I do your resistance bonuses with the last one?
You did 1%.
1%? Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because we originally you had it written down as something else, and it's like, no, that can't work out because the value is just too much. So you put it down to 1. Because before we had I think 22. So and that was at like 1,596 or something around those for that, and this is now ×10 pretty much to it. So should have a large, much larger value, I suppose. Yeah, and if I have this right, that means it's going to be like, I don't know, 2,000 mana instead of like 200, which it was before. I'm guessing because of your mana regen, you had it at least 226, if I remember correctly. But I don't know how you want to do that because you have numbers that can go up to 100,000 for putting in Grantel. So I don't know what that would do. Maybe there's diminishing returns. Maybe that's one way you can balance it, John.
I think this is all that I need. There you go. Oops, that shouldn't have been for Jeremy. Who cares?
Yeah, it's okay. I was gonna say something, but it's no big deal. So yeah, that's much better than the 6.8 I had last time. So that's good armor. That's good armor. Just for like an undersuit. So that's great. That's awesome.
When you put it on, you do not pass out this time.
Haha.
Instead, anytime you look at anything and activate your suit's enchantment, you get a pop-up.
Okay.
You look down at some dirt, and it gives you a pop-up. Dow of the dirt. You look at
I
a
can
tree.
see.
It says Dow of the trees. You look at Atlas, and you see Dow of the strong. Then you look at some of your other companions, and any sentient other than Atlas is Dow of question mark, question mark, question mark. But you can drop it down and open it up, and there will be a submenu because of how powerful this enchantment is that shows various percentages towards how far each person is to mastering or unlocking or walking down the path of a Dow of whatever. And it allows you to sort by number or like percentage value because there's a shitload of ones that are like tiny percentage. It allows you to sort by name. It's a full system menu that allows you complete freedom of how you interact with the information you are provided by this menu.
Interesting. Okay.
When you point it at yourself, you have Dow of construction at 39%.
Interesting. So that's what I gained during my year, or when I was in the history dungeon, right? 39, because I don't remember using any so far, or at least working on it yet. Okay.
Seems like it.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. Does that mean I still require the 333,000 mana to get to the next one, though, right?
Absolutely. That is effectively the bar that defines how you actually unlock further progression or get it actually put on your sheet that you have it.
But
your
I just
insight
wanted to
says you're 33% of the way there, funnily enough.
Oh, cool. Okie dokie. Wonderful.
It also says that Atlas has a Dow of the strong, even though he doesn't have a Dow on his sheet.
Interesting. I should tell him about this. Maybe that would allow him to get somewhere. Actually start working towards it. Maybe it's more of an intrinsic, more of a what would you call? Okay. Cool. I am going to then. I have all this mana now, and I should work on. Yeah, let's just do it. So I walk back for my other 50. I mean, my other 25 stamina. And then I will work on stats. I have 200.
Would you like
Wait,
to
hold
kill
on,
the
hold on.
ego in this armor, by the way?
Yeah, that's what I was about to go home for, because I was going to use all my mana. But yes, I will. I will kill the ego.
Got it. You do so. It gives you a headache, as bottoming out your mana always does. And you do not feel very
Yeah.
good, but you have enough regen that you can get up and moving around in a little while after that.
Okay. So question, does the mana from my suit affect my person? As in if I use it now 100%, I don't have that extra. It has to regen itself.
Yeah, you want to take off the suit before you do it.
Okay. If I put the suit back on though, do I now have 1800 to work with?
It feels like if you put it on without having regen, even a single point of mana naturally, it feels
Yeah.
super uncomfortable. Like chugging mint water whenever you have dry mouth.
Oh.
It feels
see.
like ultra cold, and digs into the dry, irritated areas. It works though. It's just not very comfy.
Gotcha. Well, that's unfortunate, but I mean, I understand. I get that. So I will then breathe and use that mana to pretty much just max myself out. So I spent 400. Well, I had 400 there. And then I'm going to spend 1800 on my Dow. And the rest I'm going to spend 150 on working on my toughness score. And that's my day. After that, that should be 39. I'm going to run that one right quick. I'm going to... Question for you, John.
Yes.
My stealth allows me to double a either my stamina regen or my mana regen. Can I have it affect my suit this way, or does that not work?
So all enchanted items that give you a bonus or skills that give you a bonus to a regeneration,
Yeah.
as long as they're worn, the multiplicative happens after. So if you had meditation, for instance.
Mhm.
And yes, this means that you could have truly silly levels of mana per day with this suit on, with the right set of skills.
Okay. So in other words, I could go next door again and then double my 1800, right?
Along with the rest of your kit.
Okay. All right.
Whatever your base natural mana regeneration is.
Yeah. With that, then I will go next door, spending the 25. I will work on my Dow, spending 3190. And then I will go back 25, spend the rest, the 150 40 sorry, on toughness, and that should get me to so it's at 190 slash R 190 plus 140 plus 150 480. which brings me to 80 out of 500. Wonderful. And then on the 10th day, I get a cash influx from good old Atlas.
Oh wow, you're actually managing to catch up. Hell yeah!
Yeah, I'm just blasting it on, and I should actually have a level up now, if I see this correctly. So 190, and then I did 2, so double that. So 8, 16, 2, 6, 0. That should give me 6,000. And then on 39, I had 3,190. $90. Okay, I'm I'm like, wait. I only need 9,000. All right, I've leveled up. I'm level 10.
Crazy that you guys have all the way to go until level 15.
Yeah.
Burger King
New-
foot lettuce.
New skill. Cell blending.
Oh yeah.
Tier 1.
Oh, that means I have to write it for you now. Damn.
You told me that it was great. Besides the whole 2 other levels that don't have anything. What you
Yeah,
could do for one of
that's-
them, John, is you could have so in level 0, tier 1, not level 0, sorry, just tier 1 tell blending. You have you get 50% of the tell when you scrap an item. I think that was one of them, if I look at correctly here. Any cloth blending. So failed crafting rolls. Oh no. You may recover 50% of tell used in a crafting item when it is scrapping it. Level 6 of tier 0. So I do get tell back. So what you could say you get, I don't know, some back as one of the levels for 8 or 9, 8, 9 or 10 kind of thing. So it's up to
Wait,
you.
I mean, tier 0, you're already good.
Yeah,
you
no.
have tier
I was
0.
talking about last session. We said like, oh, I don't get anything back besides the material, not the tell. That's why we sold the item. But really, I would have got 50% of it back if I scrapped it.
Had you
That's
scrapped
what I was
it,
talking about. Yeah,
because we forgot about that.
I double checked that. Yeah. So what I was saying is that you could have it be for tier 1, be like, I don't know, 75%, or it could be 100%, or just gestures. That's all really I was
like
saying.
that, maybe. I get you.
Okay.
You can use it as is for the moment, which could give you some advantages until I update it.
Yep. I need to craft stuff anyway to get my skill tell blending up. So that's really what I shall do.
All right, Johnny. We'll do you for 10 more minutes then.
Sounds great. So I've gotten some money. Christian, you still there? Definitely. If I remember correctly, he said he was giving me 100,000?
50,000.
50,000. Wonderful. So with that, I will start creating some more any cloth stuff. But I really want Christian to be here because I thought he wanted an item made.
What he wants from you is he wants a item that can provide him with the ability to sense aura in a tactile way, so that he can further manipulate it. Because he can see it, but he
Okay.
can't feel it.
He can see it, but he can't feel it. So if I look at combinations, the only thing I think that could work would be willpower with force and mental, or psionics maybe, with mental and arcane. The only thing that could be similar is Aether, but I thought that was more for items themselves and not the other bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like willpower would be the one to go for. But yeah, no, that's great. So right now I'm gonna speed through. I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna get 1,000 tel worth of wool. And it's 10 to 1 any cloth. I can only use stamina to create the processing side because I can't just use toolless. I don't think that
Mana
works
for
that
that.
way. Yeah,
Well, if you have, let's see, you have toolless manipulation on cloth working, right? Not clothier.
Yep.
Yeah, you can absolutely use mana.
Okay. Cool. So that's 10 per still. So I will spend 100 rolls for turning it into any cloth.
You could just do it in one to do 100 sections of it, unless you need to practice. But any cloth skill is max, right?
It is max. The reason I wanted the high quality any cloth. Try and get some ones.
You're one. You're one fishing.
Yeah. Because it's the only way I've seen you give me any high quality any cloth so far. So, and I need at least 3 to make my my item. So
That's true. That's true.
I see one there, 2 100s, but I will take them as I can.
Note that the materials you make any cloth out of do matter, and you can buy higher tier materials than cotton if you so choose, or I mean wool.
I didn't realize that.
Well, you heard me. You know the explanation for any cloth, right? It's just you are you're spooling the thread into a pocket dimension, and then it's unspooling to make and remake things. So the actual base thread of your any cloth is still wool if that's all you put into it, instead of doing something like spinning it out of adamant thread.
I see. Well, I have spent 1,000 mana on doing it that way. Okay. That's I thought any cloth was any cloth, and not the other way around.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Gives you some ideas, don't it?
Yes. Yes, it does. So.
Otherwise, all of those stuff like you can make cloth out of XYZ material simply wouldn't matter. But they do.
Gotcha. Okie dokie. Well, so what I should be doing then is putting any cloth wool beside them now?
Yep.
Okay.
You can brackets it.
to high quality. Well, shit. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go over to a square, and I will. Fuck. So I guess we'll finish this off really quick. Run me down. So if I want to buy, let's say, adamantium, and I spool it in with my thread.
Mhm.
So would I have adamantium wool, any cloth, or is it like I'm
So
gonna make it?
if you buy,
Mhm.
so let's say you want to buy a ingot of any cloth that you can
Yeah.
try to turn into a wire for spooling into thread.
Mhm.
So the system sells ingots of any cloth for or ingots of adamant.
Yeah, I
for
figured that's what you're
30
talking
tel
about.
apiece.
Okay.
And it will take 3 ingots to make 1 fabric roll of adamant cloth. And it will take 10 fabric of adamant cloth to make 1 adamant any cloth. Adamant is 10 times harder to work than wool is in terms of mana and stamina costs for each step of the process.
Did I write that down right then? So 3 ingots of adamant make 1 fabric roll adamant. 10 fabric rolls of adamant make 1 any cloth adamant. Right?
That's right.
Okay. Okie dokie. So John, I'm gonna sell all my Annie cloth I made.
Okay.
I've learned my lesson. I will. I'll keep my 2 high quality ones, or my high quality one I made, and I'll trash the other 2. So pretty much, I think How much does?
A fabric roll of wool any cloth will sell for 10 apiece.
I figured as much. So for the conversions, it still stays the same. Excellent.
Mhm.
So I will just get 9990 back. No, wait, -2. So 9970 tel back. But my time wasted. Actually, you know what? It's never waste. It was learning opportunity. And this is what my insight is telling me for sure.
Also, something to note.
Mhm.
Level 6 of Clothier, tier 0,
Yeah.
allows you to make medium or heavy armor.
Yes.
You can make heavy versions of the under armor. But instead of
Okay.
3 per, so 3 fabric rolls per
Yeah.
is light armor.
Yeah.
6 is medium, 9
Then 9.
is heavy.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'd use the break in the ads to say, I'm going to bed. I dozed off at my desk.
Oh,
You're good. Good night, Christian.
Good
He's
night.
making your armor.
Oh, you're making my armor?
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, thank
He's
you. Did you get to
building
day
it
10
out
to get
of
all the money?
adamant fucking bread.
Oh, adamant? That's probably
Yeah.
necessary in all honesty.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
awesome.
So, okay.
Do
I
you need me here for
will.
any questions? I can stick around for a second if you need to ask Hendrik anything.
So there's going to be two things I'm going to ask here.
Okay.
One is, what would you like your two specials to be, in a sense? I chose mana and mana regen. What would you like? I can give you might, maybe, or I could give you extra actions, maybe, or I could give you characteristics.
So-
I could give you reactions.
So like it has to be something on the sheet. Is there any way you
I'll
could just
exclude
put
your
all...
examples and paste it to you, Christian.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if you could do something off the sheet and make it even more potent on aura manipulation.
You cannot. This is his examples.
Okay. To regen bonus to a stat, reduction of resource cost, extra wiggle room for a magic type, and many others. Well, I don't think that aura is going to fall under a magic type. Plus, I don't have magic, so that wouldn't matter.
What I'm going to do is willpower aura control. I think was what I was going to name it for its specialty.
I guess willpower would kind of fall under, well, or would that be influence?
You
Or is
don't
influence magic?
know. Influence has been magic every time. That you
So
can
I guess,
guarantee.
well, yeah, I know that, but is my aura magic or is it part of the body?
If
Great
it was part
question.
of your body, it probably couldn't step away from you, but you have no proof of anything. That's part of what you're getting this made to help try to learn.
What day are you on, Johnny?
10.
You're on day 10. Okay, so you've gotten my money. I'm still
Yep,
technically
gave me 50K.
alive. Yep. John, can I do a quick search of what aura is classified as?
You get nothing.
It won't tell me shit about aura.
No, the system is being extremely quiet about it.
You gotta type in aura.
It gives you an empty screen.
Well, fuck me. I think willpower. I think you're around the money. Let's do willpower. To try to plus like that's one of my weakest areas. So being able to defend even more against like mental attacks, because if I get taken over by some like mind control shenanigans, that's going to be very deadly to the whole party. So even if it doesn't help with my aura, that's probably for the best.
100%.
Now he means willpower, as in the elemental combination, because he can make a combo elemental stuff. Instead of giving you like dark armor, he's making you the willpower force plus mental combo, which is where he's trying to get your aura manipulation in. So he still needs to know
Yeah, no,
what
that's
two
perfect.
you want.
Oh, so the boons are excluded from that.
Yep, they are entirely independent.
Oh.
I chose
Nice.
Dow Insights for mine because I got the Insight one, which is mental, and the other one.
So I guess in that case,
Light. Yeah.
So when bonus to a stat, is that like, would it give me an increase in my strength roll or to might?
He hasn't tried it yet. He can't tell you.
I know it affects things like mana, so
It does
it
affect
should
things
affect
like
other
mana.
things that the system gives.
That's true, but I mean, I don't need more. I mean, be going against my character to not say strength.
You want an adamant suit that gives you a bonus to might. Johnny
My
has
suggestion-
found that it equipment bonuses come before multipliers.
Oh,
What I would suggest is a way to reduce the strain on your body.
I think that's a good idea. So I guess that would come into toughness. Because the problem is that my toughness isn't being able to keep up with my might. So yeah, let's do toughness, and you said there's 2. I get 2.
Yep, you can double down if you so choose.
Toughness and weapons. Ooh, or do I just go full weapon skill? Because like I'm very bad at hitting.
You wouldn't be any more protected than you were earlier, though, which could be bad for your future.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, let's just do double toughness. Fuck it.
Sounds great. Still want to do willpower control?
Yeah, no, the willpower aura thing that you're like originally doing, stick with that. I don't know how all this works, so if I have to give up that for the toughness thing, don't do it. But if I can get both, the main thing is helping me control my aura.
Okay. Hopefully your willpower will help you do that.
Here's hoping.
If not, it'll probably do something else, which will probably be helpful. Who knows?
Oh yeah, no matter what, it's gonna be helpful.
Yeah. Awesome. Great.
Did you make
That's all you need to know.
did you make Connor ignition armor?
Thinking
It's
about
part of the plan.
Oh, that's a dang man. Combo magic is terrifying when it's at 1,000 damage.
And Johnny is starting to make crafts in the 10,000 quality range.
Oh, really? So this willpower
golly.
thing is gonna be crazy. You know what? I bet it is tied to willpower because I could resist mental magics with it.
Well, there's a 1 out of 8 chance, 7 chance next. Then we get the extra combo,
Yeah.
maybe. Who knows? It's gonna be great.
You know what'd be crazy though? A freaking fury suit for Hendrik.
Oh, that is just evil.
What do you mean, John?
A fury enchanted item that you put on something is when you want to make a rampaging bull. It's like tying a rubber band around a bull's balls before you throw it out into the into the ring to piss it off.
Hey, listen, everybody goes down, Hendrik activates fury mode. Whatever
No
is
one's
in my task.
Activating. There's no button for this. You put it on and you're
Oh.
fury all the time.
Hey, maybe I can learn to control it.
Okay.
You
John, I think
feel
my
like
10
we're
minutes is
very
up, by the way.
Dangerously powerful position.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
15
I
minutes
decided
is
that
up, Johnny.
I can do the roll here. But other than that, I'm good. Thanks for the catch up.
All right. We're happy to finally be getting you closer to where the rest of the party is, Johnny. Now
Hell
we
yeah,
gotta get
brother.
Connor caught up, and we gotta get Jared caught up. Christian, I know we kind of hyped you up a little bit, but feel free to go to bed if you'd like or need to. We are about to try to get Evan here. Evan, are you here? I sent you a message earlier.
I mean, there's no reason for me to stick around. I'm dead in a field somewhere.
I am guessing Evan is not here. Jared, are you here?
You're gonna have to ping him.
Nope,
Oh,
he's here.
Jared. Oh,
Jared listens
it's
in.
Connor.
Max.
I know.
actually
Jared's
playing.
here. I'm sorry.
Jared, I have said there are 4 people, 4 turns to be had for a rotation. We've run through Connor, Christian, and Johnny. And Evan's not here to take the 4th one. So, since you're here, you showed the hell up. You can take the 4th turn slot if you so choose.
Wow.
What do I want
I
to do?
wasn't expecting you to show up either, because I figured you would pass out for 12 hours. Have you slept since we last spoke?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Lucky.
I definitely did.
Quick question
Yeah.
before I leave.
What's up, Johnny?
Do you expand to go for like another 2 hours, an hour? What are you thinking?
We're probably gonna do half an hour with Jared and then call it.
Okay, I will put that timer on.
Which I
Alright.
mean, John can also just disconnect it if that stops it.
I mean, technically, yeah, but I'd rather just have it go for a certain amount of time so I don't have to do any editing.
Gotcha.
Put it
Alrighty.
for 45 just for safety then.
Gotcha.
And John, send me my
Yes.
suit details at some point.
It's not made just yet because Johnny ran out of time for his turn. It'll get made next time he plays.
I'm set.
Hello.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go continue being dead in the field. Have fun.
Good night, Christian.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
And what do I want to do? I didn't expect to play.
I mean, if you don't want to, I can call back in Connor to take the last turn slot.
Or me. I mean, I haven't left yet, I guess.
That's true.
I mean,
I
You
probably
could.
would call back in Connor. He didn't get too much time to do stuff other
Yeah,
than
you
getting
just
an info dump.
make sure you message him. Yeah, he's deafened right now.
you can call Connor back in. That's fine. I don't really. I don't know. I have like a mix of stuff that I could do, but if Connor's like got stuff already and he's like ready to go, then this was gonna be his session, anyways. And if he didn't get to play much, then he should get as much doing as possible.
I appreciate it. It probably would be better. However, he's been deafened and muted. Otherwise, I would have said him first a minute ago. But when he said I'm going to get up and do stuff, I imagine that meant he was like driving out to have dinner or something.
Mm. Okay.
I just pinged him, and I've pinged Evan, and neither of them are answering. So you're good to go.
All right. I'll just play until they get back or time is up.
Yep.
Sorry. I'm on day 10.
I'm getting an answer from Connor.
Okay.
Popping the food in the oven. How'd the phone call go, Jared?
I was dreading it, but it was pretty easy. I just said that, like, the gist of what I said was, I understand I was supposed to have a second interview tomorrow, but my circumstances have changed. I have one last class to take before I graduate. There was an advising error in one of my transfer credits didn't transfer correctly. So I still got that one class left, and then I'll just reapply in a few months. He said, all right.
Hey. He give you any information on that? Like, hey, we'll fast track you. We'll get you another interview set up. Let me know, and I can pencil it in for X time.
He said they were planning to hire more people around that time. So I can just apply again.
Okay.
Everything will be fine. And I mean, yeah, I was in a good spot. like probably ahead of a couple other people, but maybe I'll just be ahead of a couple more people in a few months. I don't know if I went robot there.
No, I heard you pretty clearly the whole time.
Okay, but yeah, it's fine. Things are just delayed. CTEH usually they have their fingies in UCA environmental science major, so they usually hire like after fall semester and after spring semester. They'll hire some people, and they'll move some of the people that they hired before around to their mini branches or to whatever else they need workforce in. So I'll have opportunity.
When you sign up, do you have to agree to be like, if we want to move you to another branch somewhere else, you got to go?
As far as I was aware, no. You are signing up for what they call frequent and extended travel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it may not be that you're transferring to a different branch, but that you'll have to travel to like really anywhere in the states and stay for. I think they said usually they don't try to make people stay for more than like 9 weeks at a time or something like that.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, before they get a few weeks off and then come back.
Maybe you'll get posted up in North Carolina and we can hang.
Yeah,
Cool.
just spill some toxic waste
Will do,
And then-
Jared.
and then call CTEH.
Hey, Connor.
Hello. How's it
We
going?
passed
Sorry,
all the way
I-
through this turn order, and we're back to you.
beautiful.
I was gonna run Jared, but then I realized that a lot of the time we had spent on your turn was me just typing up stuff and explaining the process.
In my defense, you gave me enough to build a mini civilization. I have tier 1 everything except food, which I had to get a minimum of like tier 14 to supply everything I had. But hey, we're there.
Wow.
It's tier 12, I believe.
Water, 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 food, 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 food.
Well, there's no
I like
punishment
how
for
you
distance.
are. I like how you're organizing your town here.
Well, you didn't give a punishment for distance between water and housing and food and all that, so I just was like, I put all the
didn't.
water in a brick. So I don't mean to be mean. If the mechanics do not punish me, I'm going to keep them organized because that way I could just keep track easier.
Yeah, as long as they're connected by roads, and they all are, this is perfectly viable. It's just interesting. You have separated out your city into districts.
There's the water district. The 4 elements: industry, water, food, and housing.
And then,
The
what is
what?
this, like the business district?
Yeah, the finance district attacked when we needed him most. Jeremy fucking left to the air.
Also, I'm
okay,
kind of
John.
shocked you went for one of each thing as opposed to just tripling, quadrupling down on finance.
I don't get shit for money. Like, oh, I guess I have to specify a researcher, like a research topic.
Yep.
Can we research the concept of fucking money? Can we get these bitches on capitalism of some variety? Holy fuck, this shit sucks.
Notably, all of your people get paid individually, and they have their own money, which they use to buy luxuries from the teleporter.
Oh, that's fair enough. Do they have a? I'm just trying to find a way to fucking get any use out of this. I don't know. Fucking animal husbandry, pottery. Fucking, I don't know. You know what? Unironically, can I have them research crafting stations of some variety? I can dump a bunch of fucking if I can just walk in and dump a fuck ton of resources in the middle of town, and they can just make shit, and then like I get a percentage of the shit they make. I mean, that's a more than agreeable deal.
Wait. You said pathing?
No, crafting. Can I like make them?
Crafting.
Can I like ask them to become like literally like skilled like creation people?
So you start your research on crafting.
I know it's
They
vague, but
tell
I'm
you to
down
check
get
back
specifically
in 10 days.
Holy fuck. Okay, so I guess my frame of time has
Note
been
that down
fucked
on your
up too.
sheet. Hmm?
I will. I'm on what? What was the last time I typed? I've been typing my days. I'm on day 7. I'm on day 7. Okay, so day 17. The crafting will be researched. Cool. Okay.
Actually, you haven't bought the It still says future tel. Have you not bought the teleporter yet?
Oh, I yeah, sorry. I pay the 1 tel to do the teleporter. My bad. I forgot that I put future tel because I was being pedantic and it was. No, my roots. But no, okay, so now I am poor again. I need to do research. I will literally, John, with all the shit that I know,
Hmm.
is there? Can I just like spam look for accolades with all the creatures and environments I have found throughout my travels to try to get a bunch of tier 1 or tier 2 accolades?
Tier 1 or tier 2?
Yeah,
Um,
I don't need to shoot high. I'm down to shoot low, but I have 13 accolade slots, John. I am utilizing 2.
that's true.
I have 9,870 stamina. I would like it to go 5 digits because it's funny if I do.
All right, I'll tell you what. I will let you access a new form of accolade management stuff.
Yeah, because like logically speaking, with how easy it is to get a tier 1 or tier 2 for me now, like I understand this is silly, but I feel like I could just speed run at least 11 tier 1 accolades, maybe 11 tier 2.
Actually, what level is your character?
My character's level 13.
Good.
For the record, I have 2 unspent skill points right now. So we'll get to that at some point. But I've at least like maxed out physical utility in terms of 2 and 3. 1 is still taking time, but like, hey, can't be perfect. Like I said, I basically just need to ask you a bunch of questions so I can speed run through the next 4 days and catch up with everyone else. Because they're on day 12, right?
Pretty much everybody is trying to get to day 12 because that's where Christian is sitting. I think Evan
it's
is a little
reasonable.
further along.
Oh, okay. I feel like that is somewhat reasonable. Well, and it costs 100 more? Ooh, yes.
Honestly, that's like if you don't want to get a quest.
Yep.
Like I say, I think there's a
That-
more.
we're saying it that
there's
you're
more
finding
than-
some
it's more than
fiddly little
reasonable for you to
quests.
ask for this.
Mhm.
Hey,
You're
John.
Finding some fiddly little quest and spending more stamina than you probably would spend actually like doing it.
Right.
Um,
You're making it
without
mildly
us wasting
unreasonable,
time.
but yeah, I don't want to sit here and
Yeah.
bother you this entire time. Can you combine tier 1 accolades to make a tier 2 accolade?
Sweet Lord, no.
Okay, cool. It makes sense. But I wanted you good, you know I gotta ask.
Of course you have you should ask, but Jesus Christ, that would be unreasonably unbalanced.
To be fair, you did let me do it once for tier 2 for tier. You make me let. There was a one-time thing. I'm fairly certain it was a quest that let me do that, but it was a bunch of tier 2 accolades. Okay, that is a good information to have. Hey, John. Within the reasonable amount, would me going and capturing monsters and dragging them back to the portal, kicking and screaming, get me tier 2 accolades, or is that a tier 1 accolade thing?
That was like a tier 1 accolade thing.
Okay, do we have examples of what a tier 2 accolade would be? Because my only tier 2 I think I personally did was have a full set of tier accolades in one stat.
So some tier 2 accolades are things like throw a
'Cause I
spear
understand tier 3
1,000
accolade is
meters.
like- okay. And then tier 2
There's a
accolade for
tier 2
moving-
accolade for you that states specifically in one turn travel 500 meters.
I can move 5,000, so we're 4,972. I'm fairly certain. So I'll do that. I will
How
buy
are you
it for
moving
the-
that fast?
I have 160 vigor, plus I have the vigor toughness thing going on.
Can you paste
So-
me the calculation just to me real quick?
Yes. Sorry, it's unless my shit is like ungodly fucked. For the record, H6 is just the stat bonus multiplier, which is currently 22.1. So it really should be. Yeah. There you go. That's what it is.
So you've got like a 50% and a 40% and a 10% and a 2%. All of those look correct from various other degrees.
Yeah,
And
and that
yeah.
gets me to 3,331, and then I can pop a thing that I can move twice in one turn, and then I can get double. I can multiply my agility times 5. I can then make it so I take 2 run actions in the same turn, obviously because of just running, but that's actually triple effective on me. And then I can take an additional action, move action a turn, or like once every couple rounds or whatnot.
So what's the first times 6?
The first time 6, that is the 6 squares I can normally move with 60 agility. I can move 6 squares with 60 agility, then I'm multiplying that by 22 because that is my vigor overlay stat. And unless that's the thing that's wrong.
So your vigor overlay stat is currently
It's 160, but it's getting buffed by the vigor might thing going on.
So tell me what exactly it finalizes out at then.
It's 22.1 stat benefits. That's what it is, according to this. This is my first time using the things off.
Oh, are you
the-
using Christian's stat sheet calculator thing?
Yes, but I've got a lot of the same shit he does. So I think
Okay.
this is correct. Because I'm doing the Might Vigor thing just because it ups my stamina so much, and I just want high stamina. I have Mute. I have Coma. I went through all those. The only things I don't have is like the defense shit, so I just have all those turned off. Because we're the two we're the two fucking non-magical motherfuckers.
Okay. So that 22.1, it's the final stat bonus, right?
Yeah.
So that replaces your 6. It's not multiplied by.
Then what's the benefit of having a 60 in my stat?
The numbers it calculates out applies to that 60.
Oh, okay.
So that's where the 6 comes from. The 160
I see. I have
vigor?
I have misunderstood. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's like 160% of 6.
Okay, so instead of I'm moving 55 squares at a normal move action, and I am moving 1,105 if I dash and use all my shit.
And your dash ability is the one you learned from the
Oh no, not
dungeon?
even that. I'm not even utilizing that. That's just the movement speed off of intrinsic speed, or from intrinsic vigor, using the multiplying it by 5 for 50% of max stamina. Man, that's ass. I would prefer not to use that if I don't have to, because that's what it costs to do that. That sucks. But yeah, I would eat a lot of my stamina for the day.
So you do that, and it multiplies by 5 for 50% of your max stamina,
Yeah,
which turns
and then
your
I just take
55 into 276.
takes my 55 multiplies by to 76.
276.
Oh, 276. Okay, yeah. And then I take the dash action, which multiplies it by 3. And that would cover the cap. I also can do an additional run action past that, so technically I should be multiplying it by 4, but yeah. I can multiply by 3 and go over the amount you need.
So
you
you
said
can take
500
an
meters.
additional. Yeah. You
And then I can take an additional run action, so 100 and 1,105 is my total. I think max, unless I am missing something. There's a lot of text. I read through it, but yeah, once a minute I can take an additional move action. Honestly, is there any way I can do this without multiplying it by 5? I don't think I can. Be cool if I could, but I don't think I can.
Most of the tier 2s aren't designed to allow you to do that. They're designed to ask you to do the big once per day, once per X multiplier moves.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, but yeah, no, I can hit that. Is there another one for hitting a fucking over 1,000 movement in a turn?
Nope. The next one is a tier 3, and it is 10,000.
Okay. Fair enough. We'll work on that one next. We'll probably need equipment to do that, but if I just get a couple more multipliers and shit, I'll be fine. Okay. Yeah. I am willing to burn half my max stamina. Holy fuck, that's so much stamina for one run, but hey. Holy fuck, that is the 4,620 stamina run.
You have 8,000 stamina cap?
9,870.
Or is that your stamina per day?
Oh fuck! Oh, it's stamina cap. Okay, never mind. I was doing off day. Then it's only going to cost me. What's my stamina cap?
I shall move you back to hub so you can take a look at that, and hopefully you have it accurate on your token.
No, so many numbers have changed in the last like fucking session. I have not updated it on my character fully yet. I'm going to. Okay, I have 40, 10, and then the modifiers are gonna make this weird.
There are no modifiers on your stamina cap.
Oh. Okay. Well then
It's literally just 10
500.
times whatever
500.
your yeah.
500 then. We're good.
Easy peasy.
Okay, that did not cost that much. Okay, that actually explained a lot of stuff that I didn't realize. So it's 250. Fine, cool. Yes. Sorry, that actually cleared up a lot of calculations for me that I never really needed to mess with too much. Cool. Okay. I'm just gonna put that in there. I'm just gonna modify this now. Okay. And that grants me a tier 2 accolade, you say?
9,240 should not be your cap there.
Sorry, not cap. It should technically be 9. Take a 0 off.
I know it's complicated, but your left is how much you have in the day left for you, and your right
Yeah,
is
no,
your
I
cap
get it.
that you can have at any time.
I did not hit the backspace before hitting after hitting enter, or
You're good.
before paste after a paste before enter. Cool. Sorry.
I'm
There
sure
we go.
glad it doesn't have massive overflow bars like it did once upon a time. Also,
I do remember
me and
that.
you
That
should
was
get
asked.
together out of session at some point and make sure all of your numbers are right. 'Cause based off of talking to you like this, I question if you got your calculations set up correctly for everything.
I hope I do. Like I said, because this is all very recent, so I'm honestly just trusting that the might vigor thing is correct. I sat down with Christian and did the thing with the I did a little thing that takes my endurance and then endurance multiplied by 10 to double check the max. But I'm not sure about you, but I'm fairly certain that Christian thinks that the might vigor does raise the cap. So that might be something wrong in his character sheet. The might vigor.
Might raises the health cap.
Well, you can trade there's the vigor toughness like trading thing. That raises does that not raise that raises the stamina cap, does it not?
Oh, if it was vigor or might fortitude, yes. Let me take a look.
Because on intrinsic, no, it's not intrinsic vigor. Where is it? It's the one that starts with the coma. Yeah, endurance vigor.
Oh,
That's what I'm abusing. That's what I'm abusing.
Yes, that does increase your cap.
Okay, then
because
my
it's
math
the
should be
endurance
correct.
that does it. Yeah, the endurance raises your cap.
Yes.
Wherever you might get endurance extra from.
What?
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're doing that thing where you are putting a bunch of your points in vigor and then getting X percentage of your vigor as bonus to your endurance, and your endurance then increases your stamina cap. Yes, that works.
And then every once in a while, I throw 1 or 2 points into toughness, back into toughness because it increases the multiplier for vigor, essentially.
Yeah,
essentially.
Feedback loops on both.
Oh god, it does, and it's disgusting. That is how I have the stamina cap I have. I'm fairly certain my next point needs to go into, I believe, endurance. Actually, nope, no, it does not.
Well,
you're good.
You gain a tier 2 accolade. It drops into your hand because you ran fast.
I ran real fast. I'm gonna pop that shit because why not? Now what I'm gonna use it on? That's the fun part. I heard he was talking about something with the tier 3 one, but I already used it because I wanted to increase my stats, and I kind of still don't regret it. I can just go get another one anyway.
What did you put it on?
I guess vigor.
No. Damn. Cool. Wait, if you put it on vigor,
I know there's a lot
of
of
tier 3.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have.
I could have.
All right, let me see. Tier 3 vigor. Oh, plus 50. I see.
Yeah, it's a large number, John. That is what we're. That's what allows me to get away with some of this shit.
You're fast AF.
That is the plan. Cool. I'm going to pop it immediately into vigor, I think, and then I think I hit the cap, and I think I'm gonna have to buff my endurance next. Do I just? Is there another tier 2 I can reasonably do? Considering I can fly, and that's something weird.
Nothing that comes to mind immediately. If you brought up a good idea of something that might work, I could tell you yes or no. But we
Is there a tier 2 accolade for having one of every building?
Nope.
Darn.
There is a tier 2 accolade for gaining a total population of at least 1,000.
I believe I'd have that already. So yeah, I have
That means you
1,200
would need-
population.
You have 12 housings?
Well, you need 12. You need one for every building, and there's 12 different buildings. Yeah. Ooh,
Makes sense.
Hot.
Yeah.
So you buy it, and then you immediately get the tier 2
Thank you.
accolade for having a population of over 1,000.
Cool. That's kick-ass. And these cost how much?
Tier 2 accolade is going
I
to
don't remember
cost
the
you
math.
250 per.
Cool. I will spend the 500 and just do that for both these. I'm going to pop this tier 2 on fucking endurance. We're stat maxing.
Now you've got a lot of slots filled up.
Yes. I have 4 of the 13.
Wait.
just
That's
ending up.
not how that works.
I thought it increased for every level you had.
You've had 4 of the 13 used, yes, but each individual accolade takes up slots equal to their tier.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's fine by me. I'll just reset up how I have this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's not correct. Cool.
I was about to say, there's no way still having that many slots left.
No, I do. I have a non-zero amount though. Because that's 2, 3, 2, 2. That's 9. I have 4 left. What else can I do? I'm trying to think of what else is an option. So I have to go to space unassisted, correct?
Yep.
So if I find something, so like me not being able to breathe air is the issue.
No, the issue is that the monsters get stronger the higher up you go.
And there's no way I'm just stealth bullshitting my way through that.
You could certainly try.
Hey, John, quick question. Can I buy the magic mirror from Terraria?
To teleport yourself back to the teleporter?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, there's a consumable version for 10,000 tel, and it works no matter where you are.
You know what? I'm down to pay that. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. And assuming so, there's no oxygen issues in space.
Oh, you
Are we
definitely
going-
have them, but they're just a much smaller issue than the fact that you'd have to pass through so many monsters to get there.
Okay. And would me being able to put a fucking like a suit on of some variety so I don't fucking die from lack of oxygen, is that considered assistance?
No,
Or is that
that's
just
that's not
considered a
considered
form of
assistance.
armor?
As long as it's just a form of armor. What you'd want to do if you want to make this happen is you would work with Johnny to get you a fucking spacesuit, and then probably buy some other more preparations, and probably try to get yourself as stealthy as all get out, because you will be passing through to get to space creatures that are potentially up to the level 60 to 80 range, and a level 20 is fucking Yggdrasil kilometer tall tree.
Yeah, I get that.
Level 1, an alligator. So that's the level of exponential growth you're looking at.
Hmm. I get that. I'm trying to figure out how it worked those. Yeah. I'll buy a magic mirror. That's still useful.
It was a cool idea. Good ask. Nobody's asked for that yet.
From Terraria. I'm just gonna write that. I know what that means. You know what that means. We know what that means.
I know what that means. It
We all know
teleports
what
you
it means.
back to the teleporter.
Yep, and it does its job very well. um,
Fortunately, this one is
trying
consumable.
to think if there's any tier
unlike the
3s I can
Terraria
read.
one, as I said when I gave you the price.
Well, there's the I think it's called the home base potion or teleportation potion. There is one recall potion. It exists in Terraria.
It is effectively a recall potion rather than a magic mirror. Then yes, but it's the
Still
same
fine.
thing.
Yeah, I'm still cool with that. Trying to think of any other ways I can rig a tier 3. So you said I'd have to move 5,000 things. Is there not one for running around the entire globe in a day?
No.
It feels pretty silly.
Circumnavigating the globe
Call Magellan's
is not.
journey. I call this bitch Magellan. Oh wait, I'm immune to oxygen deprivation. Never mind. I don't need that. That's not the issue I have. I have ascended past the need for oxygen.
You're just that good.
Yeah.
Hold your breath at parties.
100%. Oh, also if it's dark, I get double movement.
You have a dark suit on that gives you that?
Yeah. Didn't calculate that. I'm just gonna probably write it out. If dark, there you go. Time suited dark is written down. That's silly numbers. Okay. Hey, what alien species did I get? Because I did build the.
Do you want
The
to
embassy.
seek out a specific one, or do you want to RNG?
I don't know enough to seek out a specific one, so unless I have met any notable ones on while working, I'm just gonna go with random.
No species gives you any of their information whenever you are doing a job for them.
Work for 'em. I just figured I saw one at some point.
Nope.
Okay, well in that case, yeah, random. I have no information to go off of.
Slash roll 1d100.
Oh, also, the teleport off things. I spent my mana on. Do I roll those, or are those just is that just a solid no?
Huh?
The last couple of turns I did or like when you guys were doing your shit and I was doing my shit in the background, I had like the equivalent of 236 dice looking to teleport to different worlds with my mana.
Oh, I give you your answer to that
yeah,
DMs.
the answer is just no. Got it. That's fine. I'm just like do I roll the dice or is it just a knowledge I have gained? No worries. Cool.
All right. So you may use your fate point here if you think 60 is boring.
I think there could be a whole lot worse. I'm gonna take a mediocre. Worst case, I can spend the 10K.
Dang.
Like I said, worst case, I could just continuously build these, just free roll it a la villager style.
So embassy alien.
Oh, by the way, because I plugged all that shit, my max stamina does change. Again. It's beautiful. It's 5 digits. Fuck, I hate this. Oh. You good?
1 second.
That's fine. Fucking John over here googling fucking hot aliens near me. Monocyclopean gazers, so they got one eye. Oh yeah, one eye. Cool. Human in shape with sparkling metallic skin. I have one gem-like eye. I would like to welcome this man to Starter Town. Does I'm going to like explain what the fuck a human is, and I'm gonna add like what we do, and I'm just gonna
Oh,
like
we have
ask, what do you-
humans in the grander multiverse. Sup?
Oh, okay. So you know us. I am new.
Yeah,
to this
you guys
whole-
are a pretty common template based off of which most other humanoids, he air quotes, are kind of shaped after.
We have a
we
category
hi-
named after us. Let's kick ass.
Yeah, we strongly suspect that whatever the system originally integrated from, it was from a seed world with humans on it, since humans are the dominant species of the multiverse.
Oh, it makes sense.
Well, dominant is a strong word. I mean,
Common.
common. There you go.
Yeah, the dominant has like undertones to it. I get it. Yeah, no, I'm new to this whole multiverse thing. I've never seen your kind before. Is there like anything? What? Obviously, you know what a human is. Like, could you potentially enlighten me on the differences between how our world, how our civilization works and how yours does?
Oh, absolutely. You see, it's polite to whenever you meet one of my people for the first time, you actually hand over the contents of your wallet as a sign of solidarity, and he's going to pull out his wallet and hand you $1.
I'm going to pull out my wallet and hand him $1.
He gives you a grin. Ah.
This technically counts with trade.
Fucking
Rich
with
dude,
you. We're pretty close.
good. Okay, that's good to know.
There's some stuff about our culture that would be really, really bad for you. But I wouldn't be here in an embassy if I wasn't trained in multicultural politics and how to deal with people.
Okay, I'm
yeah,
not. So I'm trying to wrap my head around this as I'm going. You feel me?
I feel
Cool.
you, man. I feel you. If you really want to learn specifically about my people's culture of all things, I mean, like, I can give you a book, but that's not really what I'm here for necessarily.
No.
I'm
I
here
get
as a
that, I get that.
representative of my people if you want to do some trade stuff or
Yeah,
make an
so-
alliance.
I'm not against either of these. What could we do trade wise? Like you say.
Well, our people are pretty good at direct conversion of mana into crystalline resources. And he's going to hold up his hand and he's going to make a diamond. And he hands it to you. It looks pretty high quality. He says, I spent 1 mana on that. The system, of course,
I
you
was
sell
like,
it
how
to the
much is this
store,
worth?
and they don't really care too much. So they'll just say, "All right, we've made 1 mana worth of diamond. Here's your 1 tel worth of back." And we're like, "Okay, shit."
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Our people managed to directly convert mana to tel pretty much during our integration, but it's not something that really takes you far. We have learned to utilize it to, build some pretty nifty laser technology, among other things, using it as, we can effectively spawn a focus or facet in any means we choose
Yeah,
without
no, I
having to
can see
worry
how you ended that.
about the
You-
gemstone.
Considering you could just generate them, I see how that is a thing that just happens.
A lot of us have gotten into light magic as well. It's part of our pop culture to be the he turns and looks at a target that he's set up on the wall like a dartboard, holds up his hands to his 1 gem-like eye and blasts a laser out of it on the target. Like, that's kind of considered just like the default for our people.
That's wicked cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna look to him and be like, I just run fast. That's all I do. that is
I get
that
you,
is
man.
my entire existence.
Humans are often pretty damn weird and going in wacky directions. It's
We
just
gotta
kind of how you
compensate.
guys are.
We had to compensate for being too normal, quote unquote.
A little bit. A little bit. You're too average at everything, so you're not naturally suited for doing anything, which means you can do everything.
Yes. Okay, cool. Well, that is a cool trait you have. I like
As
I said, I wish.
for
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
as for like alliances politically, well, unfortunately, I do have to say you have a starter town with 1,000 people. Great name, by the way. 10 out of 10.
Thank you. Thank you. It is the start of
Um,
town.
and we have a multi-million individual well,